excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights,
one-handed catch,
inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is Academy Sports and Outdoors H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports on a huge week in the district basketball races. First up, a powerhouse matchup Friday night between state number 5 ranked Atascocita and a North Shore Mustangs team ranked 14th in Class 6A basketball. North Shore against Atascocita. Sounds like a powerhouse football game, but pretty explosive in basketball as well. Early on, Adam Boyd deep in the corner for 3 for Atascocita. North Shore now, DeMarcus Sloan for 3, 19-17, North Shore after 1 in the second quarter. Eagles, Cameron Ned gets it to Mike Farinetti for the slam. Eagles again, Anthony Key had a big night. He bombs in 3 of his 20 points. It's tied at 26. For the Mustangs, Dylan Colbert takes it in the corner, drills the three-pointer. Now Eagles off the steal. Adam Boyd comes in and slams it. He scored 21 points. Then Demarius Sloan, huge night, 3 of his game high, 29 points. Late in the half now, Eagles, Boyd to Carson Countryman and the put away. 36-34, Eagles at half. Third quarter, Mustangs, Sloan, pretty move, and the reverse lay-in. That was nice. But Adam Boyd says, hey, I can do that. How about that razzle-dazzle? Wow. More Eagles off the steal. Anthony Key for the monster slam. Then it's Mike Farinetti with the alley-oop to Boyd and the put away. Oh my. Final seconds of the third quarter. Jakari Cantave takes it. Long 3, beats the buzzer. How about that shot? Atascocita wins 69-58. They're 15-6 and 3-0 in district. Fans from Pearland fired up. Pearland hosting Shadow Creek. Big game. First quarter for Shadow Creek. Daniel Green down low. Gets fouled. It was 17-15. Pearland after 1. In the second quarter, Oilers, Byron Bibbs for 3. Hits it. 31-23, Pearland at half. In the third, Ty Ennis to Byron Bibbs, and he slams it. For the Sharks now, Jalen Adai for 3, but 46-35, Pearland after 3. Oilers pull away. Devin Brown in traffic, fouled, and counted. Then, later in the fourth quarter, here's Ennis again, gets it up to Bibbs, wide open, and the windmill slam. Then, later in the game, Avon Glover with the easy dunk. Pearland wins 65-45. They're 21-2 and 7-0 in district play. Great crowd on hand for the Woodlands hosting rival College Park. First quarter for the Woodlands. Ben Alexander steals up to Sasha Brown to Christian Garcia, who drives and lays it up and in. Then it's Kaysen Bartolozzi for 3, and it's good. College Park answers. Here's Tyson Forrest. He takes the pass, and his three-pointer is good. Then for the Cavaliers, it's Forrest again. Tough drive here. Gets fouled and counted, but the Woodlands led 28-24 at half. In the third quarter, it's Christian Garcia to Mateo Sands to Alexander. The lead is 12 after 3. Then in the fourth, Alexander for 3, 50-36. More Ben Alexander takes it, and he connects on another three-pointer, and the Highlanders are fired up. But College Park rallies. Quentin Buckman gets fouled hard right here, goes down and count it. Then it's Buckman on the fast break to Jaden Heidelberger for 3, and that cuts the lead to 5. But big defensive play here. Alexander blocks the shot. Bartolozzi gets it back to Alexander, and he puts it up and in. Great play. Now game in hand, icing on the cake. Dejon Miller gets the jam. The Woodlands wins 59-50. They're 14-6 and 4-1 in district. In the Southwest Preparatory Conference, otherwise known as the SPC, state number 1 ranked Houston Christian with an overall 24-1 record faced the 15-6 Episcopal Knights in a huge SPC showdown. Episcopal Knights and the host Houston Christian Mustang set for the SPC showdown. Early on, Houston Christian JoJo McGowan, Rainbow 3 is good. Then for the Mustangs, off the steal, Dimitri Lewis gets it to Landon Veal for the jam. 27-22 Mustangs at half in the third quarter. Knights off the miss. Nigel Harrison, follow up, dunk. More Knights. This one off the steal by Harrison. It'll go to Aleem Olajuwon for the put away. How about that? Mustangs take command though. McGowan, alley-oop, Landon Veal, and he dunks that one. Then Veal on the other end gets the block right there to McGowan, to Dimitri Lewis, and he soars in for the bucket. 39-32 Mustangs. Then Aiden Pacathley to Lewis, alley-oop, Veal. Wow, he had 18 points and 19 rebounds. Big night for Will Arriaga. Rebound, and Will puts it back up and in. Then it's Arriaga again. This time down low, he battles and scores. He had 18 points. Then for the Mustangs, Josh McGowan for 3 of his 17 points. Houston Christian wins big, 71-42. So with its victory over Episcopal, Houston Christian racks up its 25th win of the year against only one defeat. Longtime Mustangs head coach Ron Crandall is our most deserving Academy Sports and Outdoors Coach of the Week.
One of the things that we talked about as a team early on the season and then through December is just the different types of commitments that we're going to make to each other. This team wrote a vision and a mission statement for what type of team they wanted to be this year, to be a brotherhood that inspires others.
Loads of inspiration over the course of 25 victories in 26 games this season.
Identity is discipline, unselfishness, connectedness, positivity, and just making a commitment. These guys love each other. Some of my great teams that I've had here, they literally had a true love for each other on the floor. And I know that may sound cliche, and some teams may not know what that means or not able to understand that. If you're in our locker room and you see how these guys talk and communicate, how they hold each other accountable and the ways they hold each other accountable, there's a love that they have for each other, and that's what I'm actually most proud of our team.
A team and program Coach Randall has overseen for 19 successful seasons.
I just love the school, love the foundation, the core values of our school, just honor, community, heritage, and scholarship, and these are things that we incorporate with our basketball team. It's a special community, and I'm very fortunate to be the head coach here at Houston Christian.
Up ahead, loads more basketball, including Marshall versus Randall. Cy Springs takes on Cy Woods, and a big win for Iowa Colony. Plus in girls basketball, these Dawson Eagles are our team of the week. And later, we're joined by the guru of the high school hardwood.
Any gate can be a tailgate.
When you run a business, you face opportunities and encounter challenges. Some can be quite daunting. That's why it's important to have a dependable partner that can quickly provide smart, tailored solutions to help meet any need that arises. To keep your business headed in the right direction. Stellar Bank, helping our neighbors thrive.
Any gate can be a tailgate.
In a lineup loaded with star players, Willow Ridge's T.J. Ford has certainly lived up to his star billing all season long. But as good as the University of Texas signee has been for the state's #1 ranked team, T.J. seems to have even picked it up a notch in district play, posting not one, but 2 triple-doubles in the last 4 games.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a triple-double the rest of the season if he wanted to, because he's not, he doesn't get caught up on scoring. He's so caught up on getting steals and assists and rebounds that, you know, you look up, he may have 10 or 12 points, and you never know where they came from. So it's very possible for him to get a quadruple-double.
I'm just playing hard, so I guess that comes with playing hard. Just get a triple-double. So if I can, I try to get them every night just by playing hard. Right now, I'm proud of myself. I think I improved a lot, and I'm just going to keep improving as the season goes on. I'm just trying to increase my stats just by playing hard, trying to get another state championship.
A lot of people say so goes TJ, so goes Willow Ridge, and I guess you can pretty much say that because he is the focal point of this ball club, and at this point right now, no one is slowed him down, for that matter, figuring him out because of the speed and quickness that he possesses. So it's kind of difficult to check that young fella.
Willow Ridge Eagles legend T.J. Ford back in 2002. How about that? While leading the Eagles to back-to-back state championships. Now, the coach of that Willow Ridge team back then was Ronnie Courtney, who nowadays is the head coach of perennial powerhouse Fort Bend Marshall. Ranked 9th in the state this season in Class 5A, Marshall faced the Randall Lions in a key district matchup earlier in the week.
Coach Ronnie Courtney and his Marshall Buffs set to go against Randall, District 22 5A. Marshall jumps up big, led by Armani Theus. Down low, gets fouled, and count the bucket. Then it's Theus for 3. His shot is up and in. He had a game-high 18 points. Theus again. This time spins and the bucket. 16-8 Marshall after 1. Randall trying to come back. Karan Evans for 3, and that one is good. Lions again. Off of the missed shot, Yanni Ibikunle comes in and stuffs it. But the Buffs will answer. Andre Rubin to a Marion Wilkerson for 3. It's good. 34-16, Marshall at half. In the third, Randall off the miss. Ibikunle, the big slam. But the Buffs in command. Mike Marshall gets fouled and still sinks the bucket. Then it'll be Braylon Hughes who takes it with the rainbow 3, and that's good. Marshall wins 59-27. They're 15-7 and 2-0 in district. Big clash in District 25A, Iowa Colony and Angleton. Angleton, great start. Malachi Manzano for 3. Then for the Wildcats, Bryson Campbell, turnaround 3 is good. 20-15 Angleton after 1. Back come the Pioneers. Jalen Brown for 3, and that one is good. Then Chase Wiley. No look pass right there. Larry Bridges for 3. It's good. 36-32 Pioneers at half. In the third, Iowa Colony extends the lead. Chase Wiley drives and scores. He had 24 points. Then for the Pioneers, Jermaine Thomas for 3. It's good. He scored 21. They're up by 17, but Angleton rallies late. Nada Kaba cuts the lead to 3 late in the fourth quarter. Final seconds, Angleton down by 3. A chance to tie, but the shot is no good. And Iowa Colony hangs on for a 72-69 victory. They're 18-6 and 2-0 in district. Cy Springs facing Cy Woods, District 16 6A. Cy Woods in the first quarter. Freshman Julius Ongunfulia for 3, and he drills it. Then another freshman starter for Cy Woods, Jeremiah Loop, drives and off the glass and in. Cy Springs now. Lee Pouncil to Aoife Beloge for the easy dunk. 18-15 Springs at half. In the third quarter, Cy Woods, Katie Layton, the rainbow 3, and it finally goes down. Then for Woods, it's Marquise Gilliard with the one-handed shot, the foul, good. 24-20 Cy Woods. Back for Springs, CJ Idiozu, strong drive, and gets the bucket. 28-26 Cy Woods. Springs again. Makai Matkin takes it in the corner, hits the three. Springs takes the lead, 31-28. In the fourth, here's Katie Layton for another rainbow three, and that one goes in, tied at 31. But late in the game for Springs, Lee Pouncil battles for the rebound, gets the bucket. Cy Springs wins 41-37. They're now 19-3 and 2-0 in district.
In girls basketball, it's been a sensational season for the Dawson Eagles, who owned a 23-2 record and a number 5 state ranking entering this week's play. Great play for sure, as we recognize Dawson as our Stellar Bank Team of the Week. As dominating as the Dawson Eagles were last season, while going 34-5 and advancing to the 6A Division I Finals, this year's 25-2 team may be on track to surpassing last year's amazing success.
I actually think this team is a little bit better than our team was last year. They're a little bit more seasoned. Our girls that have returned, it's like they've been there before, so they know what to expect. We're improved than we were last year.
Back to lead the Eagles this season is senior standout Kendall Ford, the reigning District 22 6A MVP and Tarleton State signee.
Kendall's great. She's our engine. She's a special player. Not just what she can do on the floor, but the energy that she brings every day.
Talk about the way this team's played all year.
Honestly, we've had a lot of new pieces come together, also along with new coaching. I think being able to build chemistry and also just playing together as a team has been just wonderful for us.
Uniquely enough, the Eagles lineup includes 2 reigning district MVPs. Along with Ford, junior transfer Faith Etienne was the district MVP last season at Ellison High School. Certainly now loving being a Dawson Eagle.
Honestly, I just appreciate where I'm at right now, where my teammates are at. We all support each other. We're always there for each other, so I can't complain.
Faith has been a blessing. She can do it all. She has a skill set with a whole bunch of untapped talent, and she's going to be a really, really special player for us for not just this year, but next year as well.
The Eagles' talented lineup also boasts all-district and all-region selection Journey Lovett, will play college basketball at Bradley University.
Journey's a very special scorer. She can score the basketball at all 3 levels, and she just keeps adding more and more to her game.
Loads of great game for an Eagles team ranked 5th in the state in Class 6A basketball.
I think we're even better than last year. I think us losing last year at regionals has motivated us to play good this year.
What do you think are the strengths of this year's team?
I think we trust each other more, and we're leading better. And we're just putting all the pieces together, and I think we can finally execute and go to state this year.
And we're here on campus at Dawson High School along with the Eagles. I'm joined by Chase Fitzpatrick of Stellar Bank.
Congratulations, Coach, on a great season. On behalf of Stellar Bank, I present to you this plaque as the Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
All right.
Any gate can be a tailgate.
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy S-H-I...
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
Touchdown! Any gate can be a tailgate.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports, as we welcome in the guru of the high school hardwood, Jim Hicks of RCS Sports. Great to see you as always.
Great to see you, Todd.
All right. So last week we delved mostly into 6A Region 3. We want to talk about some 6A Region 2 teams this week to start with. And I know you like those Klein Oak Panthers.
Oh, man, I like Klein Oak. Of course, Coach Josh Irvin is doing great things with them. They're led by a pair of 10th graders, Tyree Wooten and, of course, Malcolm Epps. They're both averaging about 13, 14 a game. But they picked up a transfer, Ryland Kelly, from SCP over in Florida. This kid is already signed with Sam Houston State.
Very nice. And then earlier in the show, we saw that big game between Cy Springs and Cy Woods. Cy Springs, pretty good.
Hey, man, another coach that's doing a good thing, Larry Barkin. He's doing it with Cy Springs. They're long, Todd, a long drink of water, led by Ife Ubulaji. And he's about 6'8", averaging 11 points, 8 rebounds a game. Also, they have CJ Uduzo for South Springs.
Also from earlier in the show, impressive showing by the Woodlands in that win over College Park.
Oh, yeah, man, the Woodlands, hey, they're just cruising along 8 straight wins going into the weekend, and they're led by Big Ben Alexander and, of course, Christian Garcia. He had 18 points in that win over South College Park.
I was there in the Woodlands for that one. There was a very impressive showing. Time for Hicks Picks. Games to check out for next week at your neighborhood gyms. Jim, talk about the gyms. Tuesday night.
Yeah, Jim gonna be in the gym. That's for sure on Tuesday. How about this? You have Willis at Grand Oaks, 7 p.m. tip. Also, you have Angleton at Friendswood. That's Chase Richardson and, of course, Bryce. And that's going to be a solid matchup of two Titans in that district. Tompkins and Katie Jordan round out the slate on Tuesday.
All right, lots of great games. You can only scratch the surface. How about on Friday night?
On Friday night, we have a triple header for you. Clements at Travis. Or you can do Elkins and Hightower at Hobson, which ironically is on the campus of Hightower High School. And last but not least, you have a 7:15 tip. If you want to do that and hit the Fort Bend Tollway. Madison and Westbury is at Butler Fieldhouse with a 7:15, 7:20-ish tip.
All right, Jim, thanks a lot. Great stuff as always. Jim Hicks of RCS Sports.
And we are here on campus at Randall High, along with the Crusaders, along with the Chargers, with the SBC champion Knights, with the state champions. I'm joined by several of the local bankers from Stellar Bank.
Congratulations on your district championship.
Congratulations on making the state tournament.
This week's Stellar Bank's Team of the Week.
The Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Present to you the Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
Team up with Stellar Bank. We're on a mission to help you and our community thrive.
You'd be better off using a push broom with the energy prices these days.
Always switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan. Just shift when you blast your AC, use your laundry, or even this leaf blower. When electricity's super cheap, pile up the savings.
No shift.
Yes, shift. Rhythm has the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Up to 20 hours a day, man.
I think I might shift myself.
Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports, where, let's just say, I'm feeling the rhythm with our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
For the Randall Lions, Yanni Ibukunli on the follow monster slam, but Marshall wins the game. The Woodlands Highlanders, Ben Alexander with the block. Kaysen Bartolozzi gets it, then fires back to Alexander, and the big bucket in the win over College Park. Atascocita's Adam Boyd off the steal against North Shore. He races and jams in. Then it's Boyd again, this time to Carson Countryman, and he puts it away. Same game. It's Anthony Key off the steal, and then the big put away. And then from the same game, Mike Fernetti, alley-oop to Boyd. Wow, and the Eagles win. Episcopal against Houston Christian. Knights, Aleem Olajuwon for the slam. Mustangs, though, JoJo McGowan, alley-oop to Landon Veal, and he puts that one away. Same game. Here come the Mustangs. Dimitri Lewis, alley-oop to Veal in the Houston Christian win. Pearland Oilers, big win over Shadow Creek. Byron Bibbs had a few of these. He takes it, windmill slam, Pearland wins. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
All right, great rhythm for sure. Thanks for watching. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next time on Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports.
Hi, we're the Andersons. We switched to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. The savings?
An absolute shift load.
Pete, our daughter should hear about this shift. There's up to 20 hours a day when electricity is super cheap.
So we shifted when we run the dishwasher, do the laundry, blast the AC, and when we saw the savings, holy SHI.
She's 8, Pete. She can spell. Switch to Rhythm Energy's Power Shift plan to get the lowest daytime energy rate in Texas. Go to rhythmenergy.com/shift to start saving.
And shift yourself.
When you run a business, it's not always easy to get where you want to go. That's why it's good to have a dependable partner nearby. One that understands the local environment and is always ready and available to help. So your business can take off. Stellar Bank, helping our neighbors thrive.